kind of like have a method for like my schedule, and then after that I went to work at 5. I drove to work at 4:50ish, and I got to work. And then I got to work. I started working at 5:30. Anytime in between was me driving or me hanging out in my car just listening to music until work started. So, uh, we worked, the leagues are back, all the parties are done, so my awesome tips are done for right now. Which is fine because I was getting kind of tired of always doing the league stuff. What was I have? I'll collect until I'm done with the story. This is another audio session, I guess, just because the visuals won't be all that pleasing, but the audio is pretty fun. Anyway, so I'm working, and then my friend Alex shows up, my work friend Alex, and he starts working too, which is good because I like working with Alex. And we go through the normal day, just doing the league and whatnot. And then I go on my break, and I was told that I wasn't able to get food, just like I couldn't order food at the bowling alley because I don't know, they were busy or whatever. It's happened before. I was okay with it. So I'm sitting there and I'm texting and I'm looking at Rage Comics on my phone, my new phone at the time, because at that time I had my new phone. That was awesome. And then I go back to work, and then Alex says that he will go on work at 10. At this time, after I get off my break, it's about 9:30. So he leaves at 10, and then he comes back at 10:45. And during that time, it got really, really busy. And I was running back and forth, and I was helping a bunch of people, and it got crazy. Which is good because I'm not bored, but I'm also running around and stuff. Let me make another pick real quick. So yeah, I was running around and waiting for Alex to come back, and he finally did. And so we're both working, sharing equal parts of work, which is good. Just means that not one of us is working way more than the other, which allows me to lighten my workload, I guess, which is always nice. It means I don't have to work too much. Not like I work that much anyway, but it means I don't have to go crazy. So our boss, who took the day off, actually was subbing in the league, and he got really drunk, which was pretty interesting to see my boss drunk. If you've ever seen your boss drunk, you probably thought it was kind of interesting too. And he was trying to be the DJ and play music, because that's what he usually does. He usually turns on the music and adjusts the how loud it is and stuff. Which he apparently is not good at doing while drunk. He made it really loud, and he was all offset and stuff. Like hold on a second. Okay. Like one half of it was playing really, like one half of the bowling alley was playing really loud. I don't know, just music, and then the other half was playing kind of quiet-ish, different music, and they were not syncing up, and you could easily tell which speakers were, like, basically where the seam of the music was. If you were walking between 3/4 of it, it was like loud music. It was like the music that was supposed to be playing, and then you randomly just hit a wall. of like just random other music. I don't know. It was very weird. And then the manager that was on duty last night fixed it and changed all that, and the other manager, Trevor, was told to go home, so he did. He was drunk. Um, that's not even the best part of the night. The best part of the night was we were finishing up, or we should have been finishing up. It was about 11:30, and I started cleaning the tabletops, and Alex was doing some. I think he was taking out the trash or something, and then my boss walks into the bathroom, and he walks out, and then he walks over to me, and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't done a bathroom check in a while. I'm about to get chewed out. So he walks up to me, he's like, Cole, can you grab a mop and bring it to the bathroom? One of the toilets is overflowing. So I went to the supply closet, which is at the other end. If you imagine a bowling alley, in our bowling alley there are 40 lanes. I was standing at lane 1-ish, and the supply closet is at around lane 40-ish. So I walk over to lane 40-ish and grab a mop from the supply closet, and I walk back down to lane 1, and I see the water is wet, or the water's wet, I'm dumb. I see that the floor is wet, and I open up the furthest stall, and there's chunks on the ground, and it looked like carne asada, and it was really gross. And then I close that stall, and I open up the other stall to see the damage in that one, and the whole toilet looked like it was kicked and broken, like in half. Like, you know, if you imagine a toilet, it's on the ground, and then there's the ground, and then there's the toilet. And there's the part that's supposed to be bolted to the ground. Well, that was laying on its side. The whole toilet was laying on its side. And I started cracking up. Because, like, what just happened? I legitimately wanted to see how and who kicked in the toilet and broke it like this. And then I ended up calling my boss, and I asked him if he saw what happened to the toilet, and he said no. So he actually went in, and he was pissed, to say the least. And then he walked out, and I called in Alex, and I was like, Alex, have you seen what happened to the toilet? And then Alex came in, and he saw it, and he took a picture of it, and he started busting out laughing. And then he asked if I wanted him to grab another mop, and I said, yeah, sure, why not? So he goes to the other end of the bowling alley, grabs a mop, and comes back, and we both start mopping it and talking and stuff. And it took like half an hour to clean up all the water, and we called the maintenance, so they were supposed to get that fixed up probably by today, I'd imagine. So by that time it was 12. We closed at 12, and we walked out and everybody was gone. I think our manager kicked everybody out so that we could deal with this issue. Before we saw the toilet was broken, it was basically a full house. By the end, there was like 3 people left, 3 lanes bowling. So I'm not sure if they just all finished up or if it was done. They were all kicked out except for these 3 lanes. I don't know what happened. But we still had to clean up everything. So we spent the next 30 minutes wiping down tables, flipping chairs, doing all that good stuff, taking out trash. And then we said adieu. And Alex and I got the hell out of there. And I came back home and I went to sleep because I was tired. But that was my epic story of what happened yesterday. Let's see where I am. Let's go ahead and grab these last 4 cobblestone pieces, and then I will be on my merry way. What the heck was that? Oh, you punk. You better not kill me. kill me, I'm gonna be pissed. Set up a mob grinder out here. I may do that at some point. No! Ah, jerk. Freaking creepers. Alright, I have an idea. Okay, let's type sand. Fill in all this hole. Oh, this will be enough. Let's see if I can grab this sand without disturbing the physics of the water. Nope, that's not gonna work. Ooh, it keeps texting me. Oh. Laura sent me a picture of her cousin's chinchilla. Chinchillas are awesome. If you have a chinchilla, I am jealous. And I will steal it. Tonight, actually. I'll be there in an hour. I'm going to steal your chinchilla.